Yeah, and I get mad. I get mad when they punch me in the face. I get mad, and I'm like, calm down. It's your turn, and then you make him pay.
Because your last fight against Billy Smith.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah. I mean, it was a horror movie. It was savage. By the 12th round, I'm sitting here screaming like, please, could somebody please stop the fight?
Yeah, getting like inside with him and middle distance, and I break him
to heavyweight.
Yeah, heavyweight. Yeah. I wanna go out.
Zurdo, we have to talk about your style of fighting, man. We have to start off talking about your style of fighting. For me, I watch you fight, and it's not pretty, but it's beautiful. Mm-hmm. It's not pretty, but it's beautiful. All right, so let's talk about your style, just your press forward style of fighting. Where's that coming from?
Well, I don't know. Probably because I've been watching a lot of videos when I was a kid from Julio Cesar Chavez Sr., and I used to love watching him when I was a kid. And I remember that I put all the time like on YouTube fights of him, and I mean, every time I try to be like disciplined with myself and try to push them back, and I mean, I think this is coming from the Mexican style. Yeah.
There you go. Let's talk about the Mexican style of fighting. Let's talk about the Mexican style. Now, there's a lot of people when they bring up the sweet science, as if the sweet science is a style, right? The sweet science is really how one style of fighter fights another, or how what you bring to the table versus someone else. It's kind of like a tank and a Ferrari. Like, you're a tank, right? Let's not try to be a Ferrari. Okay. So, but when we talk about the Mexican style of fighting and how it's defined and walking people down, and people don't really notice that, yeah, you're being a pressure fighter, but you are still a boxer. You are making them miss a bit, but there's something to breaking someone's will by allowing them to hit you and show them that, listen, that didn't do much to me, right? Yeah. So is that an approach there too, where you kind of not just make a miss? Yeah, fighting's about hitting and not getting hit, but not all the time. So is it also about breaking their will mentally and spiritually?
Yeah, that's the thing. You have to break him as a part every time that you step in the ring, and because they think, oh, he coming forward all the time, and then you change the plan. Sometimes middle distance, sometimes outside, sometimes inside, and you have to like mentally break him, right? And and I like to fight those guys because they think I'm a small guy in this division, yeah. But I'm not, and I'm a strong guy, and obviously they've been in the whole career in this division, and for me it's like I take it like personal because they think, oh, this guy is too small, and I think like, okay, I want to break him in the ring. And as soon as it happened, they think that as soon as I step in the ring, they think, "Oh, what happened with the small guy?"
No, right? Not anymore. Small guy's gone.
Not anymore. Yeah, not anymore. And then I start putting pressure, boxing, and sometimes middle distance, and sometimes I mean, it's nothing that they can do in the ring.
As a Mexican fighter, you made history.
Yes.
Super middleweight champion, cruiserweight champion, unified.
Yeah, unify, right? Yeah.
Now, listen, I was talking to Teddy Atlas earlier. We were talking about multiple weight classes. And many fighters, it's easier. You see the jumping up of weight classes when there's smaller fighters. But not many times you see people jumping up weight classes from middleweight on. Roy Jones Jr. did it. James Toney did it. We were talking about Harry Greb and those people from a long time ago doing stuff like that. And, I think fighters usually don't do that because of the large weight gap between each weight class. And plus, they want to have that advantage of being a bigger guy, fight for their weight class. But not you. What is that mentality to fight at cruiserweight when people are considering you a smaller guy?
Well, it's interesting because I watching Tommy Morrison, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what he did when back in the days, and I watched it on Rocky, and I was like, man, I need to do that too. Like
Really?
I know I'm a big guy, and I know I can jump in different weight class, and even my body needs to. My body needs to move up one way, and that's why like my mentality was like, well, I'm not the bigger guy, but I'm the small guy in the ring and strong guy, and I think I can do it. And I've been watching a couple videos from the people from big people, like uh like heavyweight, cruiserweight,
Mhm.
and I was thinking myself like I can handle it.
So you're fighting at like your walk around weight,
Uh,
pretty much. Like,
yeah,
people don't do that. They call those people weight bullies. That's what they call them, weight
Yeah.
bullies. But that's not you. Let's go back to the Mexican style of fighting. All right. Now, when you're getting punched in the face. Now,
Yeah.
listen, I'm a boxing fan. I'm not a fighter.
Yeah.
These are the things that cross my mind. They must hurt at some point. Yeah, they must hurt. So, are you like the best actor in the world,
Yeah,
or
well,
what?
no,
Or they
no.
just
Yeah, and I get mad. I get mad when they punch me in the face. I get mad, and it's like, okay, my turn. My turn. Sometime when they hit me, I'm like, calm down. It's your turn, and then you make him pay.
man,
Make him pay.
so you use getting punched in the face as motivation.
Yeah,
Because your last fight against Billiam Smith.
yeah, that was great.
Yeah. I mean, it was a horror movie. It was
Yeah.
savage. By the 12th round, I'm sitting here screaming like, please, can somebody please stop the fight?
Yeah. I think I couldn't stop him because I hurt my shoulder like from the third or fourth round, and then I couldn't throw much my jab, and I couldn't because the key was the jab for that fight.
Mm.
Yeah,
That's what did it.
move and
People
jab.
don't recognize that.
No,
Yeah.
and I was like, okay, I need to do something, and then I was like getting like inside with him and middle distance, and I break him. I break him down.
So
So.
break. Drago type. So listen, I have two more questions for you. First question is this: do you see yourself ever going up one more time
Yes, sir.
to heavyweight?
Yeah, heavyweight. Yeah, I wanna go up heavyweight.
Really?
I wanna challenge myself. I wanna prove myself that I'm a good fighter. I'm the one of the best fighters, and that's why I'm trying to like do it. Even like Usyk, he's like my size too, and he's not that big, but he has a lot of skill, right?
Yeah.
And me too. I'm skillful, and that's what I want to
Not a lot
try.
of, like, once again, middleweight to heavyweight.
Yeah.
I mean, that's some historic stuff, and we're talking about Ring Magazine here. That's what the great ones. That's what the great ones have done. Going from middleweight to heavyweight.
That's my goal, to be great and to recognize myself like as a greatness and be a legend and when I get retired.
Yeah,
right?
well,
Yeah.
legend is the word, because I have a
Yeah.
fantasy fight for you. All right, or a question about
Okay.
fantasy fights. If there were any fighter in the history of boxing, now or then, who you would like to face, who would that fighter be?
I would like to fight Miguel Cotto, Oscar de la Hoya, and Chavez Senior. Yeah, those are fantasy fight.
Wait. How you think you'll match up against those guys?
But I think I can do it pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can win, but I can handle it.
Yeah, it's not about winning all the time.
Yeah.
It's about challenging yourself,
Yes.
like you going from middleweight to
Mhm.
heavyweight.
Yes.
So thank you so much, man. That
Thank
was
you.
great, Zurdo. Thank you so
you.
much. Yeah.